even knew who she was. Anyway, this lady gave me a copy of The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden. And I was like, whatever, you know. She goes, it's so fast. Like, you can read this on your break in a couple days. And I did. I read it on my break. And while I was eating lunch for the week, and it was done. It was good. I can't lie. I gave it 4 stars. As far as thrillers go, it was good. But I was still angry at the end because I just didn't like one of the characters that ended up still being there at the end. It's about a lady that has fertility issues, and she works at actually a baby related company. It's like a diaper company, baby food and diaper company, and she's struggling. She almost has a baby because there's like an adoption that's about to come through, but the lady pulled out the last minute, and then her co-worker, her assistant, offers to be her surrogate. And she's like, I don't know, that's probably not good because we work together. And the lady's like, don't worry, I'll just quit. Like, if I'll be your surrogate, if you will put me through my master's degree. And so this main character goes home and tries to convince her husband that they should do this. And they should move forward with it. Move forward with her. Her friends are like, you probably shouldn't do that. Against all advice, they move forward with it. And as you can imagine, it does not go as planned. And then I'm reading Fast by Millie Belizaire, which I talked about kind of in depth already, so I won't go all the way there again, but it's about a girl whose mother passes away. This is in like the late 90s. Her mother passed away from HIV, and she has to go live with her grandma, who she doesn't know, and her uncle, who she also doesn't know. And she has to sleep in the living room, and uncle is one of those. And then her friendship with the boy across the street, and now, you know, growing up, they get feelings for each other and stuff like that. It's really, really good. What have I been eating? Oh, I had a turkey sub. Did I have a turkey sub? I wrote down that I had a turkey sub, so I apparently... Oh, I remember it now, yes. My husband went and got turkey subs. It was early in the week. It was like Monday or something. I had disassembled BLTs for work for like 3 days because I had made BLTs last weekend for my son-in-law's going away party because he's going into the army, and I had bacon and lettuce and tomato left over, so I just like used the bacon as used the lettuce as wraps and had bacon and tomato. That's what I had for lunch like 3 days in a row. On Friday, my husband made tostadas, which if you don't know what a tostada is, it's like a hard shell instead of like a foldable taco shell. It's a hard shell. And then on top of that is like your beans and chorizo. We use beef chorizo mixed together. It's like you do that in a pan, you mix it together, cook it. And then taco toppings, kind of like tomato, lettuce. And then I put salsa on top of that. You can put other stuff on top of it. You can put, when we were little, we used to have like pig's feet on top of it, or seafood. You can do what you want. Okay. What have I been playing? I played A Short Hike, and I absolutely loved it. It's still challenging for me. I know it's probably not challenging for a lot of people, but it was still challenging for me. It's like a little bird that flies around, and he gets like coins and treasures and stuff, and I didn't play that much. I don't even think I made it to like the first level, but it's really fun. I played a lot of monkey type, but I played it with my nails on this week, and I sucked. When my nails are off, I pretty much hit 75 words per minute pretty regularly. With my nails on, I was struggling to get 55 words per minute, so nails make a huge difference. I played Aladdin, which is a game that I used to play on my Sega Genesis, and I have it on my Switch now. I made it through the first level. And then we baked some egg bites. It was just eggs, mushed bananas, diced iced strawberries. I think that's it. And we made a whole muffin tin of those. Me and my son did. He does not like eggs. He did try it. He gagged. I ate it up, and then I took those to breakfast for most of the week. I took those to breakfast. Took those to work for breakfast most of the week. I just wrapped them in a napkin and then heated them up at work. 2 a day. What have I been obsessing about? Taxes. Actually, today we go do our taxes. I hate doing taxes. It gives me so much anxiety because back in the day, I've been through, I want to say 5 audits. And if you want to know how that all started, it all started because one year my kid's dad decided to claim the kids that he didn't even pay child support on. And I got my first flag on my account. And then it just kept happening. They said it would never happen again. They said, oh, you only have to prove that the kids like live with you one time. You have to go get like doctor's notes and school stuff. And like these kids live with me. Also, he doesn't even. They said that it would never. I'd never have to do that again. They lied. I had to do that several times. So taxes make me very nervous. They should be a little bit easier this year. I don't know. I'll just be glad when it's over. Let's just go do this. It's not till 3 o'clock. I hate afternoon appointments. But we're on my husband's schedule too because we're both off this week and he's still on 3rd shift. So it was either like 9 a.m. or 3, and I knew we weren't going to make the 9 a.m. Recommending restart your phone. If you're having problems with your phone, actually just go restart all your tech. It hasn't been done in a long time. Restart your iPad, restart your phone, restart your computer, whatever you gotta do, just restart it, give it a little reset. Trading. I actually did kind of treat myself to a lot, but you guys have seen it in my last ramble, but I did get a laptop pouch. It looks huge for some reason because my laptop is only a 13 something. This looks huge to me, but it says it's a 13. No, I haven't tried it on yet. But I want to do more work from my laptop, so I got the laptop pouch. And it does have this little front pocket, so I can throw the mouse. And this part zips too. I can throw the mouse pad, what I need to in there, you know. I should do that while I'm on spring break. I should go set up at a coffee shop and get some work done there. I got a couple things of wall art, which I can't really show you, but they're up on the walls from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, whatever. I love them. I'm just gonna have to post a picture of them. And then I got the lip products. I got Cadbury Eggs, so I got a pack of 4 Cadbury Eggs. I shit you not. I gave my kid one. And I started eating. I ate 1, I ate 2. Simon, okay? Anyway, watched that. And my son is really obsessed with the catacombs right now, so we watched a bunch of YouTubes about the catacombs.